Hi everyone, good afternoon from Lagos, Nigeria. My name is Confidence Staveley and I'm your host for Breaking Into Cybersecurity, the African series. And today I have a lovely young lady, 18 that's breaking it and 18 it in cybersecurity. She's just an inspiration to us all, and we really draw so much joy from her. So today we're going to be drawing some wisdom from her. Please let's meet Abigail Inyang. Just tell me, what did you do before breaking into cybersecurity? And why were you interested in cybersecurity?
So what I did before breaking into cybersecurity, I was still in high school then. Yeah, I was still in SS1. Yeah, so I was focused on my studies. But before I got to know about the Cyber Girls program and register for it in 2019. That was when I got to know about tech. So I joined the camp, and cybersecurity happened to be one of the skills I was taught here. So and I picked interest in as soon as I heard of the topic cybersecurity, out of all other skills that we taught, I was so interested in cybersecurity. And the funny thing is that during the practical session, a facilitator used my laptop, yeah, for a practical session. So he showed the password, the different passwords with my device here connected to using PowerShell. So I was amazed. I was amazed that I really liked what he did. So I was like, I'm going to learn this thing. I'm going to learn this thing. But that was in 2019. So after then, I didn't even know who to reach out to. I had challenges with resources. I lacked resources and I didn't know who to reach out to. So I stopped, although I still had the interest. It was there, sleeping somewhere. It was in 2021 I found Cyber Girls and I was so happy. Like it was a cybersecurity training, something I had been waiting for so long, since 2019. I was so happy and I registered for the program quickly. When I got accepted, I was even more happy. Like the when I saw the duration of the training, I wasn't even bothered. This is what I want to learn. So I'm hopping on here. So that was how I got into cybersecurity in 2019. That was where I picked it. That was when I got interested into cybersecurity. Yeah.
That's amazing, Abigail. That you
Thank
were
you.
actually looking out for cyber girls and the opportunity just met the right person and you got in. So great. But I want you to also share, describe, your journey of breaking into cybersecurity. How did you break into cybersecurity? I want you to share details like, your job hunt, your resume issues, interview issues or interview triumphs, let's put it that way, and anything that will help somebody that is trying to break in right now here and say, oh, that sounds familiar because of what Abigail said, let me make this change, let me do this thing differently, like that. I want to share those nitty-gritties.
So yeah, the Cyber Girls Fellowship lasted for 9 months. During that period, they taught us not only things like they taught us different soft skills like networking, the key fundamental. Once you've gotten into tech, you have to network, you have to connect with people. You not only do you have the skills, you have to interact with people, tell them about you, what you're doing, and others. We taught us skills like networking, communication, teamwork, organization. So these skills really helped me a lot, mostly the networking skills. So after the 9 months training, I during that period, during the Cyber Girls period, I joined LinkedIn. Yes, so I joined LinkedIn during that period. And before I joined LinkedIn, I was writing my final year exam, which was YA. So I had stopped attending Cyber Girls because of the YA. So when I got back after the exam period, I got back. I heard that different girls they started using try hack me. They started using so they've created their LinkedIn account. I was so confused. Like when I when I first saw try hack me, it was really confusing. Like what am I looking at? So it was really confusing. So it taught us different things like networking and all that. So I created my LinkedIn account. They told us we should document our journey, anything we learned, we should post it and all that. So I really took that. And if I should learn a particular thing, I'm going to share it. Just keep on sharing because you don't know who might be watching you. Someone might be watching you, looking
Mm-hmm.
out, looking at you, and yeah, looking at all the things you're doing. So
Mm-hmm.
during that period, I will learn and then document it on all my social platforms. I started with LinkedIn first. So
Mm-hmm.
while documenting, I was connecting with people, other beginners in the field as well, and also experts in the field. So while I was documenting, yeah, connecting with people, the first job I had was the one CyberSafe Foundation connected me to. That's the one I had with a company in Botswana. Yeah, that was after my Cyber Girls graduation in May, yeah, 2022. I interned with a company in Botswana, MSc Cybersecurity. Yeah, so I interned with them for like some months before I finally got another internship. So before I finally got another internship, which is where I'm currently working now. Yeah, so how I got that internship was through LinkedIn. So my CTO, my current CTO reached out to me and he asked me how my internship at Botswana is going. I told him it's going well, but I told him the challenges I was having then. So it was like if I'm open to work with his company, yes, as a penetration tester. I was I was really happy. I said yes. I said yes. So he said that was on his Sunday. So he
Mm-hmm.
said the next day we should have an interview. And I'm always really scared when it comes to the interviews and all that. Even though I prepare for it, I'm always tense. So he was like, let's have an interview on Monday. On Monday, we had the interview. It went well with him. Yeah, I'm going to discuss on the resume process and all that. Yeah, so on Monday we had the interview, it went well with him. And on Tuesday, I had another interview with him and the co-founder. I was really tense. They could tell I was there. They could tell I was there, but I still went to it. I still did it well. They gave me a task to do. They gave me a task to do. I did the task, and then during the weekend, they reached back to me that I have gotten the job. Yeah,
Oh.
so so that's how I got to work with them. Yeah, and I'm still working with them. The joining is yeah, it's amazing. I'm learning new things every day and all that. So, but during my internship here with Botswana, after my experience with them, I updated my resume. So you have to like make sure you have a portfolio and a resume. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
keep on updating. If you've completed any course, you make sure you update, you add that to your resume and you add that to your portfolio as well, even if it's not like a certification you've got
Mm-hmm.
it, even if it's a training, a free training. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like we have the Professor Mesa Security Plus training. Once you've completed that training, you can add that to your resume as
Mm-hmm.
well. So you once you've completed a training, a course, make sure to always update your resume and
Mm-hmm.
document your journey as well. Use these social platforms to document your journey while others are using it to do other things. Use it to document your journey, hoping one day that your your employer is going to
Who's going to
find
see it? Absolutely. I really like how you do it, Abigail. You finish something and you
that
go
you
and put it
are.
on Instagram. You go and put it on LinkedIn. I'm like, okay. You go and put it on Twitter. I'm like, yeah. I really love that you're really documenting and it's very intentional. And that update of CV and resume and your portfolio was, I mean, for me, was very profound that you shared. But tell
Thank
us
you.
something. What did you learn from your breaking into cybersecurity journey? Is there something you learned or things that you learned that you think you want to share with us?
Yeah, I learned a lot of things.
And by
Yeah,
the way, sorry,
I
Abigail, can you tell us how old you are and how long you've been in cybersecurity too?
okay, okay. I am 17 years old. Yeah, And okay, fine. The first time I heard about cybersecurity, I was 14 years old, yeah, and I was still, yeah, I was 14 years old, and I was in JSS3, yeah, SS1, yeah. So, but I got into the field when I turned 15, yeah. I was in 2021. I think I was the smallest there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I was the smallest there. So I was 15 years old when I got into cybersecurity through the Cyber Girls cybersecurity training. Yes.
Absolutely. So what would you say, what did you learn from your breaking into cybersecurity journey that you want to share with people who are also looking to break in?
Yeah, what I would love to share with people what I learned. So one thing is that yeah, so so one thing is that people yeah, I've discovered that getting a job in this field is not really easy. Yeah, it's not really easy for most people. Yeah, so this might discourage them. They'll be like, I've been hunting, I've been in the field since, I've been hunting. Yeah, even when I share my successes, I do see people's comments like they've been in the field since. What am I doing? They've been in the field since, and what am I doing that I'm getting these jobs and this recognition? So I do tell them from my own story what I've been doing. It's networking. For me, it's networking. It's and documenting your journey. So if
Networking as
you're
meeting people, right? Yeah.
yes, connecting with people, because this is really going to help you. Even though this person you've connected with is not giving you a job immediately, the person might remember you later on. Oh, there's this person I know of. He or she is really good at this. Yeah, let's give the job to him, something like that. So I do tell people, beginners in the field, that you have to as you're learning, you don't just learn and keep to yourself. You don't just learn and yeah, you don't just learn and keep to yourself. Learn and then share your experiences. Let the world know what you're currently doing. Let them know where you are. Let them know what you're currently doing. So as you're learning, you're sharing your experiences, you're documenting your experiences and all that. So another thing I'm going to tell you to do is, yeah, the cybersecurity is a broad field. Yeah, we all know that. Yeah, last year I was yeah last year I was battling with learning. Yeah, I was battling with learning a lot. Like you're going to see this particular topic that gets your interest. I want to learn this one, then the next time you're seeing another one. So yeah, it was this year I had to plan and talk to myself. Abigail, you're going to focus on web hacking, you're going to focus on web hacking, you're going to focus on API security and all that. So once you want to break into cybersecurity, you have to pick a niche. You have to know what you're going in there for. Like, what do you want to study? Start with something first. Don't jump from one topic to another. Oh, you're interested in stock analysis, then you want to do penetration testing. I've seen people like that. So just like focus on focus on one thing first. Once you're good at that, you can move on to learning the next thing. So network, document your journey, focus on a niche first. Don't try to learn everything at once. If not, you crumble, you fall. So focus on learning. Once you're good at that, you will now move on to learning other things like that. It's going to help you. So another thing I'm going to say to another thing I've learned is yeah, I think people like another thing I've noticed is that people like compare themselves to other people. They compare themselves and they compare themselves and everything they're doing with other people. Like maybe someone is succeeding and you're not, so you're not like comparing and saying feeling the person is okay. It's called oppression. So I've got it. Yeah, it's called. I've heard it from my friends. Yeah, so people have been telling me that I'm oppressing them. Yeah, like So are we hearing me?
Instead of being inspired by you, they are calling to pressure. Come on, guys. Everybody's journey is different. So what do you tell them when they say that to you?
The first time I heard it, I was shocked. I told my older sister, and she was like, "I'm going to hear more." So she told me I'm going to hear more. So when I heard that, I was shocked. I didn't respond to the person actually, but I said to myself that I don't want to like oppress people. I want myself to be an inspiration. I want people to like get inspired by the things I do rather than people feeling oppressed. So once I go to a gathering that is full of people who are just starting out, I don't try to act as if I know it all. That I don't try to be proud. Yeah, I try to make it. I try to create an environment where they can approach me with where they can approach me with any question or with anything without feeling they are being oppressed and all that. So one thing I found out is that I've learned in this by journey is that people find your success is as an oppression. So rather than we being oppressed, we should get inspired by what other people do, and this should motivate us to do more, hoping one day that our turn would come. Yeah, our turn would come. Yeah.
Absolutely. That's very, very strong and profound what you've said. But Abigail, the cybersecurity industry is continuously changing and evolving. What do you do to keep up now with those changes now that you started off your career in cybersecurity?
Yeah, what I do to keep up with the changes, yeah, I signed up to, yeah, I'm subscribed to different cybersecurity news channels on YouTube. There is, yeah, the Hackers News, the Blueprint Computer. I listen to them. Yeah, I listen to them about the latest news. About the latest news. If I cannot read an article, I'm always on YouTube watching. So that's how I do keep myself updated. Going to different apps to read about the latest news and all, coming to YouTube to read about the latest. So that's how I do keep myself updated. Also the
Absolutely.
Twitter trends and all.
That's beautiful. I've heard Twitter a couple of times as well with lots of people that we've spoken to. So my next question is around as you're looking back at your journey in like retrospecting about it, what would you consider as the most important or critical tip that you want to give somebody who wants to tow the same path, the same cybersecurity career path as you have?
Okay, the same cybersecurity career path. My career path is ethical hacking. Yeah, yeah, my career path is ethical hacking. So for anyone who wants to like get into yeah the same field, yeah. So what I'm going to tell you is yeah, like I keep on saying, it's a broad field. That's what I'm going to tell myself because I'm someone I'm so I've discovered that I love learning a lot, and if I don't control it, that you I just love learning a lot. So I just want to know, like I just want to know everything. So what I'm going to tell people is pick your niche, focus on, yeah, you want to learn ethical hacking, yeah. So focus on, yeah, maybe you can focus on network hacking. Once you're good at network hacking, you can start learning web hacking. Once you're good at web hacking, mobile hacking or hardware hacking. So just like don't jump to learn. Yeah, and what most people do is that they jump to learn ethical hacking. They don't learn the basics. So yeah, I made a post about that, though I only made it on Facebook here. So I made a post about that. Most people they don't want to, instead of learning the computer basics, they'll come to you. I want to learn hacking. How do I start hacking? Okay, fine. Have you done your research? No, they've not done any research. Just want to become ethical hackers. The first thing go and do your research. After you've done your research, come back to me with your questions. Come
Yeah.
back to me with your questions. Then I can help clarify things So what I tell people when they reach out to me is that the first thing I ask them is, have you done your research? That's the first thing I ask them. So you want to break into the field, do your research. Know what you know what has to come first. Know the things you have to learn. So you don't like fall. Like build the foundation has to be strong. Yeah, the foundation has to be strong. So if you don't know anything about networking, you won't understand how to you won't understand how computers communicate with each other to hack them.
Absolutely.
So let your foundation be strong. Do your research. Have a strong foundation before you start thinking of ethical hacking. Yeah.
That's very profound. I like the fact that you really touched on foundation. A lot of people just keep. I know I saw a meme where somebody was climbing the staircase. You know, they put one leg down and the next other leg at the top. You know, so
Yes,
they're
yes.
skipping the foundation. Why there are steps that are supposed to be taken. So yeah, I totally agree with you. But just to close out, Abigail, what advice? I know you've already started giving the advice already. What advice would you give to somebody that wants to break in? Sorry, give me a second. What advice would you give to future professionals who are breaking into cybersecurity in any part of cybersecurity they're looking to break into?
Well, the advice I'll give to future cybersecurity professionals. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Be yourself. Okay. Be yourself. First thing I'll tell you to do is be yourself. Yeah. Don't try to force things on yourself. Yeah. Don't try to force things on yourself. What you know you cannot like do. Don't force yourself to do it. Yeah. Another thing I'm going to tell people is that yeah, they shouldn't lie about who they are and who they are not. So most people they shouldn't lie about who they are and who they are not. Most people will lie because they need jobs, and the only way they can get these jobs is if they've done this, if they've done that. So you just have to be authentic here. Be authentic. Yeah. So be true to yourself. Another thing I'm going to tell people is, yeah, like I do say, yeah, while you're being true to yourself, you're learning. It might take you a while. Yeah, it might take you a while. You've been doing this and you're not seeing any results. Don't give up. Yeah, don't be someone who gives up easily. Yeah, don't be someone who gives up easily. You might receive rejection emails. Yeah, it's going to break you down. Honestly, I have received rejection emails that that really that really broke me down. So it's going to break you down, but yeah, if you cannot encourage yourself, you should have someone by your side to encourage you, because it's not every time we will be strong enough to encourage ourselves. So you should have someone by your side who encourages you. Yeah, even to your parents or siblings or a close friend. So be authentic. Rejections are going to come, but they're going to break you down, but don't you shouldn't give up. Yeah, if you can't encourage yourself to rise up, have someone by your side to encourage you. Yeah. So another thing I'm going to say is that yeah, another thing I'm going to say is that yeah, I've spoken on networking. Yeah, I still, to be honest, yeah, to be honest, I still find networking really challenging. Well, because of my personality, yeah. Because of my personality, I still find networking really challenging, but I'm breaking it. Yeah.
So are you like an introvert?
Yeah, like
Oh.
yeah, let me say something. When I got accepted into Cyber Girls,
Uh-huh.
yeah, I was chatting with my older sister, and I was like, I'm not going to talk to anybody in that program.
Look at you now.
I said I'm not going to talk to, because the boot camp I attended in 2019, it was a 2 month boot camp. I did not make any friends. I was just there on my own, and my sister Yeah, my sister spoke to me about it. Yeah, so yeah, it's actually, yeah, it's not a good thing. Yeah, so but that was what I told myself when I was getting into the cyber girls program. But it didn't go that way. I met a lot of girls. Like till today, I still meet these girls. We like forward learning together and all that. So try to connect with people, even though like your personality, you're an introvert here. So don't allow that to hold you, even if it's don't allow that to hold you. I still ask for help on how to like reach out to someone. Yeah, I still ask for help on that if I'm too like scared to do it. I want to reach out to this person. I really like what this person is doing. How do you think I should like approach this person? So I still ask for help on how to go about meeting people. Yeah, so you see someone that doesn't want to like connect with that person. Don't feel oppressed. Connect with that person. You can collaborate. Yeah, collaboration is really great. When you collaborate with people, it expands your knowledge. Yeah, so I
Mm-hmm.
really love collaboration. Yeah, so if I should want to publish an article now, I'm going to reach out to someone. Yeah, so let's do it together because two heads is better than one. Yeah, so
Absolutely.
let's to connect with people and collaborate as well. So as you're learning, try to build things together, do things together, don't do things on your own. So collaboration, be authentic, you get rejections, but don't give up. So learn to collaborate with people, network, and also yeah, look for mentors. Yeah, look for mentors as well. So last year I last year when I was because after I'd gathered a lot of things to learn, I became confused. Yeah. After I became confused. I started asking people, do they have mentors? My friends I know, I started asking them, yeah, do you have mentors? You have a mentor? I asked a lot of people, so they're like, no, they don't have mentors. They're doing it on their own and all that. I was like, should I? I really need someone who is in the field that can help me out because you cannot do it on your own. You need people who are in that field that have gone ahead of you. So you need people that have gone ahead of you. So I heard that I watched a video on YouTube about from a popular hacker. He's known as the Masek, something like that. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
so he was saying that we need three types of mentors. Yeah. He said so three types of people to look up to. He said the people who are doing the same thing as you, but who have gone far. They think they are doing what you want to do. They've gone far with that. The people who are at the same level with you, you- those are the people you look at you for collaboration. So the third people you look at the ones who want to be like you, the ones the beginners. Yeah, you teach them. So you teach them because this is going to help you grow. The
Yeah.
beginners, you teach them because it's going to help you grow. Those who are the same level with you, you're going to collaborate with them. And those who have gone ahead of you, you're learning from them. You're learning from their mistakes. So that's what I got from what you said. So you need mentors as well. You need mentors as well in the field. And another thing we find challenging is the certification and cybersecurity, the certification and
To the
and all
cost.
that. So, yeah, like yeah, the cybersecurity certification because most of the certifications, yeah, these companies are looking at most of the beginners say they cannot afford it. Yeah, most of them cannot afford it. Yeah, there was a time I had a discussion with one of the cyber girls alumni, and we're like, how we because we had a plan to get certified so we can get jobs. That was if I got my job, and she was like, yeah, we came up with plans. We are going to teach. We are going to do things. We are going to that so we can save up money to get certificates. So the certification is really it's yeah, it's really costly, and so I don't really know what to say about that. But what I'm going to say is that we should just if we find free trainings, we can take those free trainings. then add them to our portfolio. The companies might understand, oh yeah, maybe he or she couldn't afford this certification
Exactly.
but has taken the training. So I'm
Mhm.
going to say you should like take the training, yeah, the free training. So what else am I going to
Okay,
say?
we've come to the end of this episode. Thank you so much, Abigail. You were so generous with your knowledge. You shared and shared. Thank you so
So
much for your smile and for your free sharing and really, really telling us a lot about your journey. Thank you so much for your time. Everyone,
thank you.
bye everyone.
Bye.